Or 3 o'clock also.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody. I'm John.
And I'm Shauna.
We are the Traveling Shorts, and we have Ronnie and Teresa with us from the Traveling Gilberts today.
How y'all doing? Doing good?
Know. They are some amazing people. I actually look up to Teresa for a lot of things that she has done.
Because I'm
I
taller
don't
than
have
you.
motivation for anything. No, I don't think that's it. So, who all do we have in the house? We have Killy the Kid and Billy the Kid. I can't even talk. John. I think me drinking last night was a little bit too much, but Billy the Kid in here. Who else is in here? Is that it? Football has won. Football has won.
Bill's probably got his whole family in there, so there's probably 30 or 40 people in here.
Yeah, for sure.
No, it's okay. It's okay because I'm not really stressed too much over it. John wanted to talk to y'all about something.
There are a lot of hiking trails on the Blue Ridge Parkway. Like a lot. And a lot of waterfalls. So have you ever thought about going up the Blue Ridge Parkway for hikes?
Oh yeah. There's a lot of places we want to go, but that's definitely on the list. Gosh, there's so much to see. I mean, you could never get all the trails done that there are out there. There's a ton of them. But yes, the Blue Ridge, close to you guys, we definitely would love to do that.
Yeah, absolutely. We
So, go ahead.
I would just say we just always plan ahead, to have an extra one in, but we very seldom ever get to it.
John took me to the Blue Ridge Parkway for my first time last year for fall. That's apparently the best time to go. I mean, it was really busy, but it was still like spaced out where you weren't like all up on everybody until you start getting into the trail that's near the waterfalls. But I was thinking, and I talked to John about this already. I don't know how y'all feel about this, but to save you money and an extra incentive for y'all to come, you could come stay in our house. It's cheaper than staying at a hotel. I mean, so I was thinking fall sometime soon.
Thank you for the offer. We usually don't ask. We usually just show up at people's houses. I mean, that's kind of what we do, right?
Yeah, that works. I mean, it'd be rude to turn you away, wouldn't it? Have you ever had anybody turn you away?
She don't ever do that. I don't know what she's talking about. She don't ever do that.
We've really never done that.
I wouldn't turn you away. I'd be like, "Oh, come on in, welcome. Oh, you got your bags. Oh, you could just put them in the closet over here." And as I shove things aside, but yeah, I think that would be awesome. What, Ronnie?
I said, and then you grab Jonathan over to the side and go, they got a damn blow-up mattress with them.
We'd already have a bed ready.
We would have a bed. We're actually going to buy brand new mattresses for this bed beside our bedroom. So no hanky-panky. But we're going to be getting these brand new mattresses in there. So y'all be probably the first people to sleep on it.
There you go.
That's a comforting thought there. First people sleeping on it. But hey, Dave, welcome in. Hey, Ronnie. Hey, Holly. Oh, Nancy's in here. Hey, Nancy. I'm losing it, guys. But yeah, one of the kids is at the door. What do you want?
I lost a tooth.
Bring it to me.
Lost a tooth?
Yeah, he lost a tooth.
We were talking about that on the polos the other day, talking about how much money. Tiffany was asking, how much money do you give for a tooth? I didn't get into that conversation, but I think the scariest thing that I have ever seen in my own home. Now I'm gonna tell you the scariest thing I've ever
You
seen.
don't have to tell everything.
I'm telling this is we got together and I'm moving stuff around and I find a freaking bag of teeth, a Ziploc bag with teeth in it. Oh, I was scared to death. This is right when we first got together. I'm like, I done got into some mess here.
He still married me.
You know, I still married her, but woo.
That is hilarious.
I
I actually have a drawer full of them.
Oh Lord.
$20. What? I would be broke. My kids would be pulling their own teeth out like every few seconds. I would be broke. Oh, thank you, Nancy. That's so sweet of you. But what we normally do is, well, when we started, we were doing like a quarter a tooth or 50 cents a tooth. And then we messed up one time and we didn't have change. We didn't have a bill or anything. So we gave a $5 bill to my daughter. And so, oh, she's rich. And next thing I know, she started pulling out some more teeth. And I was like, but
little entrepreneur there.
Yeah.
but my tits, my boys, my other kids, we well, John, my boys, we give them $1. $1.
Girls are worth more.
I think what I would have done, I would have started out like high and then I'd have went down. You know, the first tooth was like really expensive, and then it's just old hat. And
You don't even know how much our kids got.
I'd have went down to a penny.
You don't
It's
even
like,
know.
well, this is their last one. It's only a penny. That's wrong. We got plenty of those.
I told my oldest boy, I said, well, you've already reached your limit. I don't think she's coming back for any more teeth. He gave me the dirtiest look ever. We finally told them what was going on, but well, yeah, we told
All of them but one.
Yeah, all of them but Grayson. Grayson still believes in everything, the magic, you know. But
So sweet.
Exactly.
he's everything. He means a lot. So I came up with some questions. Are y'all ready?
Ooh, we probably got different answers.
You
I'm
all
sure.
organized and stuff. Look at you.
I like to be prepared because my best friend Ronnie and Alma told me to never have dead air, and then Sarah told me the same thing, and I was like, okay, no dead air. What the hell does that mean? Dead air. And then I figured it out because they explained it to me. But yeah. So how long have you two been together?
Ooh,
I answered on the Love and Marriage show. It's your turn.
yeah, I know how long I've been together with you, but undoubtedly you don't know because, yeah,
How long, baby?
we've been
Say
together
it.
13 years. 13 years.
13 years.
And I have
I'm gonna be
known-
honest. I didn't watch the Love and Marriage show. Sorry, guys. He did.
Don't ever watch it. Don't do it. Just don't do it.
I have no. How long have I known you?
Already seen
Known
it.
of you.
Since I was 17, 16,
17.
how old?
You're
16? 15.
I've
Yeah.
I've known of her since she was 15 years old.
He took my best friend to prom, his senior prom,
A junior prom.
junior prom.
That's shady.
I know.
Well, I didn't know her. I knew the other girl. This one here, I'm gonna be honest. I told this story a billion times. This one here was out of my league during that time. She was a snooty little blonde-headed girl. She was just, you just couldn't deal with her. She was like, oh.
I don't believe that.
Oh, I believe it.
Mm-mm.
I believe it. She wouldn't give me no time.
I was
She'd give me-
painfully shy.
She's painfully going with some other boys.
I was never single. I don't know why. I just was never single. I always had that backup guy. That sounds like a hoochie mama. Telling you. Jonathan was single till how old? 16? 16. But Ronnie, do you have any kids?
I do. I do. I have
How many?
two. I have a boy and a girl. I have
A boy and
Corey. He just well, he had graduated with his master's, and he's an accountant over in Monroe, making good money. And then I have a daughter who is 23. She's 23, and she is a dance teacher, and she
uh,
also an executive director at Parish Ballet in Rayville here.
okay. And Teresa, do you have kids?
2.
Are they the
His
same kids or different?
biologically, Savannah is mine, Corey is his, but we raised these kids, so they're ours. I mean, we're mom and dad. So
There's a reason why I asked separately, because you never know anymore. Everybody's a blended family, so I just wanted to ask. But that was a great answer. They're both ours.
It blended well.
yeah,
It was at the right time. It was at a time where me and Corey needed Teresa and Savannah, and I think they needed us also. So
yeah.
And welcome
Corey's
in, Rachel. So Corey and what was the other name?
Savannah.
I'm taking notes, sorry. I am a note taker. All right. Who all did you watch before you became vloggers? Like, who was the people that like interest you?
That was him.
Yeah.
I just came along for the ride, so he'll have to answer that for sure.
Yeah. When I first started out with it all, I was actually researching this Italy trip that still hadn't come yet.
Yeah.
I was just looking at YouTube videos and checking out some travel channels, and I ran into, I believe it was Griff and Alyssa. They had actually had a foreign vlog or something. I don't know. It was an old vlog. And then under that, I ran into the Degenerates.
Yeah. Now I watched the Degenerates.
Yeah, I ran into Jason and Krista first, and then of course Lalita Loca, and
It just kind of trickled down.
it trickled down from there. Sharon and C kind of came a little later, I think. But I really like Tony and Jenny, but like I said, the Degenerates turned us on to Adventures Ahead, I believe it was. And then, of course, Ventures Ahead got their people below them that they were real close to. And
don't tell Josh that. He was
well, I'm just saying that's what it was. And then I'd actually said something about starting a channel with Jason, because I would comment on a lot of their stuff, and he said, "Just do it, brother." And you know how he talks. And we put out our first vlog, and he was the first. They were the first comment on the vlog, and that just went from there.
If you haven't watched the Driving to New Orleans vlog, the very first one, you might want to watch it. That really tells you who we are. It really does.
I think I did watch that one, actually. I think I made some questions off of it. You actually might understand. John told me to take one of the questions out because he's like, huh? I'm like, you didn't watch the vlogs, did
I watched
you?
some of them. I haven't seen that one.
That's okay. You're a creator. I understand.
Yeah, we can't watch everything. Everybody can't watch everybody's everything. That's for sure. We like to comment on things when we can, but it doesn't mean we don't watch really. But it's just a lot of times you just can't comment on every video or vlog. And you know, I know somebody's out there watching, you know, and everybody you know can't comment. So we understand.
I really don't care if people watch my stuff. It doesn't bother me. I just put it out there because I am a people person. I really am a people person. I'm a people pleaser, I guess. I guess I look for that pleasing people type thing. But I was watching a lot of your vlogs and I was laughing because y'all are funny. I don't know if y'all actually mean to be funny or if it's because you're so normal, it's funny.
Very,
Maybe
very
that
normal.
might be it. And y'all aren't afraid to show that you're normal. That's what's exciting about that. I think that's what it is. What do you think, John? He is so
Probably.
quiet. How did I marry someone so quiet?
He said, "That's what I need. I need somebody gonna talk."
Well, I'll tell you, today I was doing a short on pizza. Like we have Johnny's Pizza here, and we have this pizza called Sweep the Swamp. I'm in the kitchen doing my thing. He's standing beside me watching it. You'll see at the very end, if you watch it, the camera kind of cuts off. He grabbed my pizza and ran off with it. Like,
I was
dude,
hungry. I was hungry.
I was going to eat it.
It was good.
You're a pizza snatcher?
Yes.
I did. I snatched it at the end. She left it in the vlog, but it wasn't meant to be.
I would have grabbed a fork and stabbed you with it. Right in your hands.
She was doing the little short. She was had 2 cameras in her hand.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm. Ask John. I'm mean. I would stab you. Okay. Teresa, how often do you go gambling?
Ooh.
Not that often. I mean, on the boat, on the ship every day. When we go to New Orleans, we'll go, but then we have Natchez, which is probably about 45 minutes from us. So when we go there, we'll go, and that's only maybe once a month. Not even that often. Don't look at me like that.
Well, if it's been longer than once a month, she makes up for it. She's like, "Well, I didn't go last month, so
We're going next week.
she'll
and
throw a
we're
lot
going
more.
next
She'll
week.
throw a little more in the machine or something."
Do you have a spending limit, or do you just go and spend until you feel like, I'm not winning anything?
I work.
That's a good.
I'm kind of I think I am the meter of how far she's going to go, because I go get the money I get the cash and I hand it out, even though it's her cash and my cash. We don't split the money at all. But
We don't split our money either.
I will say, I'll start her out with 100 or whatever, and then she'll kind of look at you funny. And then I'll go get her some more or something. But most of the time, I don't really have to get any more. I'll just give her what I was going to allot myself to gamble. And
I'm taking applications for a new gambling partner.
Because I don't gamble. I could care less. I mean, I love to watch people. I love to watch people gamble. I'll do it, but it doesn't grab me like it grabs her.
I think it's fun. I have actually I joined in a slot pool on our last cruise and I won.
Did you?
I won.
It
wasn't a lot. It wasn't a lot, but I actually won a prize. It was a you got it behind here. Go get it. But anyway, do you normally win or do you just lose, or how do you do that? Do you have any winning streaks?
I don't play very much, but I win quite a bit. I win a pretty good bit of money because I walk out when I win money.
He doesn't stay there long enough for me to play blackjack. If he would, I would win, but he makes me lose because he makes me play slots. It's all Ronnie's fault. Always.
Lord.
Oh, look at her prize.
Look at that. Look at
Oh,
that.
no, you can't see.
You can just get it closer.
Yeah, we can see. Oh, look at it.
Very cool.
Awesome.
Got off the Dream. The Dream is my favorite.
It was one of my favorite ships. We've been on the Dream.
I know.
Great ship.
I actually watched that vlog. I was enjoying it. I like the room tours and stuff. So that one was for Teresa. Ronnie, I already asked that. Ronnie, do you normally let people clean your windshields for $1?
I usually don't. Damn. That old boy just started up.
Oh, that was so stinking funny. I'm like,
I'm just saying, I had no cash. She lucked out and had a couple of bucks to give the guy. I was like, man, I'm going to feel bad. I'm sitting there and hand him a gift card or something.
You should have handed him your hat. Here, dude, here's your hat.
That's all I got, man. Here. You can have the rest of this Diet Coke here.
Oh, it was greatness.
He probably would have threw that. He probably would have threw that shit back on you if you gave him a
He
Diet
probably
Coke.
would have.
He probably would throw it on your windshield. Now clean your windshield. But yeah, that's not nice. So I was just curious about if you just give them all $1 or if you let them all do it. I don't know. You're kind of
Yeah,
cheap.
I'll
You
tell
said
you
something
the-
about doing a penny for a tooth. So
I'll tell you, I don't mind if somebody does something like that for a little money or whatever. You get down to Bourbon Street and those kind of areas, you know, down into New Orleans, and you know, somebody just asking for some money. You know, I mean, there's so many people doing something for some money rather than you just coming up and asking. I mean, there's a lot of money down there. I mean, there's a lot of places to explore, but there's always that one guy standing there. You know, I had a guy one time, he didn't have one of his legs, and he was asking me for some money, and he dropped his crutches and just grabbed a hold of me and leaned on me. You know, like, yeah, I really couldn't do anything, so I just laid him on the sidewalk and walked off. But yeah, there's all kind of little scams out there.
you just laid him on the sidewalk and walked off. That's funny. I'm sorry. I probably would have been the bystander videoing the whole thing. That's not nice. But I probably would be doing that. What ships have you been on? I can't stop laughing now.
The ship list is short for me. I've been on the Triumph, the infamous poop cruise, but of course it was great when I was on it. When I was on it, it was great.
That was your first, right?
That was my very first cruise, and that was a while back. And then it was the Dream, and then it was which other one?
How many have you been on?
4.
We went on the Royal Caribbean, Majesty of the Seas.
Yeah. And then she's been on some of the smaller ships like the Elation, I can't even think of all of them.
I don't know.
She's been on like 8 cruises, 8 or 9 cruises, and I've only been on 4. So there you go.
Okay. Where all have y'all been in the United States? Like, which states have you been?
I've been every one of them in the South. Texas to the east. That's it.
I've been to California and Nevada, Chicago, Illinois, Chicago, like it's a state. Illinois, up north. I think that's it. Is that it? I'm trying to think. Yeah, I think that's it. I mean, of course, we drove. I was in my 20s with some friends. We drove from Arkansas. I was living in Arkansas at the time. I went up there and went to college, but we drove from Arkansas all the way to California. So all those states in between. Yeah, we were young and dumb. We had a blast, though. It was so much fun. It was a great time.
Crazy.
Crazy
And
times.
that's where the gambling started, was in Las Vegas. That's where it all got me.
Yeah.
I've never been to Las Vegas. I want to go.
I've never been.
I want to go back. I want to go now that I'm grown.
Now that you're grown.
Yeah, I mean, we were, like I said, we were in our 20s, but naive and didn't know anything. But we had a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun.
I think it would be fun. Hint, hint.
It would definitely be fun. It would definitely be a good time.
Which was your favorite trip so far?
Which way?
Your favorite trip so far?
My favorite trip so far? Ooh. I don't really care where I go, as long as she goes with me. We have a good time wherever we go.
Shucks.
But I mean, they've all been great. I'm gonna tell you though, it goes kind of like from the worst. I think our honeymoon was probably the worst trip, but it was great because it was what it was. But there was a lot of walking. We didn't play, and that's why I think I plan everything down to a T now.
He does.
But I plan it to. I mean, I can fill up every second or let it go, either one. But
and if you knew, if you know us, like really know us, you would think that would be me, because I am like, everything's got its place. I'm so organized. I could care less on the trips. I'm like, you ready to go? Oh, let me pack. and that's that. He has everything planned out, so I'm so thankful.
Yeah, but like I said, the honeymoon was we went to New Orleans and it was I just didn't have it planned very well at all. We walked and walked and walked and walked.
Yeah,
and
we
she
did.
was miserable.
He took me to Gatlinburg, Tennessee, and I was pregnant with our first child, and he made me walk and walk and walk, and we got to the top of, was it Cades Cove?
No, it was Klingman's Dome.
Cleman's Dome.
Oh, God.
He got me to the very top with me being fat and round. That baby sitting on my bladder, and I'm like, I gotta pee, and there's not a bathroom up here. So
Oh,
I
no.
waddled all the way to the bottom, and it was cold. I had to pee. It was cold. I was one pregnant person. I was mad.
We walked up to Linville Falls.
Yep, we walked to Linville Falls.
On the way back to the car, we saw a bear.
Yep. We saw a bear. Everybody got out of their cars like retards. I mean, you don't get out of your car if you see a bear. You stay in your car. But people were actually walking up trying to get closer to get a better picture. And I was like, look at these retards. But
That's when we went to Cades Cove too. And it's been a long time since we've been to Cades Cove. That's
Yeah.
why I was asking if the horse and buggy was still there at the end.
I didn't even remember that we rode the horse and buggy.
We didn't see that.
It was sad that I don't remember that. The most terrifying thing that happened on our honeymoon is he got me on a dang helicopter, and I'm afraid of like falling, of heights and things like that. I'm good on roller coasters, but on that helicopter, as soon as it started to turn, the window flew open. And I just started praying out loud. I was like, oh my gosh, it was scary. Never again.
I thought you were bad.
No, I'm not bad.
Mm-mm.
What was your favorite trip?
My favorite trip?
She asked favorite trip. What was your favorite trip?
They're all great, but I will tell you what my favorite port was, and unfortunately Ronnie wasn't there, but that was Jamaica. We had the best excursion there. We got to go visit this old church where we drove through the schoolyard, and all the kids were like coming out of these little huts. I mean, they were like dirt huts, running out to we were in this big truck, and they were telling us, don't give them anything. Don't give one $1, because if you do, because they were all asking for money, then the other kids will beat them up to try to grab that $1. That's right. So we drove through that, and then we went to the rainforest, and we did a hike in the rainforest, and it was me and the girls, and we ended up at this little waterfall where we got to get down in the water. It was amazing. We had the best time there. And we did drive through town, so I know I've heard a lot of people say it's not fun because of all the little shopping places and stuff that they're all like on you. So we didn't go through like in all that, but it was so much fun. I would love to go back and do that again. I've looked for that excursion again, and I can't find that exact one, so can't tell you which one it is, but it was amazing.
Jamaica. I want to go to Jamaica too.
We're going.
Okay.
We're already scheduled to go.
Oh, that's right. We are. I let him do all the scheduling, and it's hard for me because he's the money maker, and so I'm just sitting at the house, living the life, people say.
Yeah. Well,
But,
Teresa around our house too, but I'd still plan it up, and I just kind of asked her, "Can we afford this?" She said, "Yeah, go ahead." And I said, "Okay."
He's lying.
What is the first thing you do when you get on a ship?
That's easy.
Get a drink.
Get a drink.
Every time.
Go straight to the bar.
So you don't worry about all the taxes and stuff?
Nope. It's only like 10 cents.
Yeah, it's not much.
He won't let me get it usually right when you get on the boat. He's like, no, we need to get out in international waters first.
Yeah, it's not much. I mean, it's worth it.
Yeah, for like $5 or $6, you pay all them little taxes on them drinks.
But I will tell you, on Royal Caribbean, and I don't know if this is the norm, they did not charge anything. They didn't charge any taxes in port and all the way out. Nothing.
I will tell you, this was the first Royal Caribbean that we had been on. And it said in the little description of the drink package, anything up to $12.
Right.
Any drink up to $12. There were drinks that were $14, $15, $16. I was never charged extra for them at all. I could order anything I wanted. I could order as many things as I wanted.
Yeah,
there was no limit. You didn't sign anything. You hand them your card. They handed it back. You drink all you want. You can drink anything you want. And it was just great. It was fantastic.
I think that would be amazing if I didn't get charged extra, because I would be getting the boat, the big old bowl, fishbowl looking drink. Could y'all see a little person like me walk around with those fishbowl drinks?
Yeah. I've seen
That's what I'm doing next time.
I haven't seen them on this one. But there was great drinks.
As soon as I get on my next cruise, I'm heading straight to the rum bar, the Red Frog bar. Yeah, I'm heading there. They have half off, like a happy hour type thing. I'm going to get me a bowl. I'm going to get me a big one, and he's getting his own because he's not sharing with me. He can bring his own drink.
It's just not on the drink package anyway, are they?
A fish bowl is a goal for you.
You just get them for half price. So $20, I think regular, you can get them for $10 on the first day.
I'm okay with that. $10. I mean, it's mine. Get your own.
Hey, that's 5 minutes at the casino with Teresa. So shoot, I know I can get me one.
Lord mercy.
That's right. Lord mercy, hush.
That's true.
Do y'all usually get the faster to the fun, or do y'all just not worry about the long line of getting on and getting off?
Well, I'll tell you, when I started cruising, it was girls' cruises. So I was going with one of my friends, and she was platinum. So we always got on there quickly, and I didn't know any different until I cruised with this dude. Mm-hmm. And then I'm like, oh, we have to wait in line this time. I forgot, but it's not bad. I mean, it's
out of New Orleans.
It's so that's the only port we've ever been out of.
Yeah, the only one we've been out of is New Orleans. But even with the Royal Caribbean ship, it was New Orleans. But the thing is we never had a real long wait. And I know when we got off the last Carnival ship, we were in our car on disembarkation day, whatever it's disembarkation day. We were in the car at 7:30 in the morning, leaving.
Yeah.
I mean, we jumped off. I don't know if I jumped in a platinum line or what, but they said, "Hey, see you," and I was gone. And I was, like I said, I was in the car. The last time we, what was it?
On Royal.
Yeah, Royal. When we got on the ship, I was drinking at 11 o'clock. So we were on. We just picked a time, and they told us what time to be there. Boom, we was on. I was on the Lido deck drinking a drink. 11 o'clock, tow up by 2.
Yeah, maybe others could tell you if it's worth it at other ports, but New Orleans, I really don't think it's worth it. I mean, it's not.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you one other thing about New Orleans. I would park at the port because we tried both. Parking at the port and parking at a garage.
Yeah,
the cheaper
garages.
Don't do the shuttle.
Yeah.
That shuttle is a joke. That's a madhouse. There's not enough shuttles for all the people that use it. You'll have to wait your turn. I mean, if Teresa hadn't bullied this old couple out the way, you did. You know you did. She bullied past them and handed the dude her luggage and jumped on. And she told me to get on the bus. She didn't tell me to do anything. She got the luggage. And I'm like, she's like, you just get on the bus. And she busted up through these old folks, handing this old boy the thing. We getting on this one.
He makes it sound so terrible.
I would have been that person.
We were over sitting on the gutter over there, baby, trying to pull her stocking up that you done knocked down.
When we went down to New Orleans and got on the Dream, we actually rode the Amtrak down. And then we got the Jazzy passes for the trolley and rode around town with the Jazzy passes.
I can't.
And we went to Bourbon Street and had 2 hand grenades. And then we went to Cafe de Monde and had beignets. She says we didn't go. She doesn't remember it. And then we went inside a
Not
casino.
after you picked your grenade, she doesn't.
We did not go in a casino.
We did.
We
went to
did
the
not
casino.
go in a casino.
That's funny.
We did not go to a casino. Right when we got off the train, we didn't know where to go exactly to find a trolley. John finally found it, but then there was no one out there. It was just like nothing. It was pitch black, nothing. And there was a whole lot of I said there was no one out there. I meant like no driver. But we got on a trolley and we sat there and we waited. And I was like, John, maybe we should just walk. Instead, we just sat there a little bit longer, and a driver finally came, and then some crazy dude got on there. I was like, oh, my God. This dude's talking to himself, waving his hands in front of his face and talking, walking and stumbling around, kept staring at us. And I was like, oh, my God, we're about to die, John. I literally kept looking over. I'm like, John, this dude's really making me uncomfortable. And next thing I know, while the freaking trolley is moving, this dude has his zipper down. He comes and he stands in front of me, like really close. I have my luggage in front of me to try to keep this guy from like not getting too close. I'm like, John, this is so uncomfortable. I said, we're getting off on the next one. We're getting off on the next one. And we went to like kind of stand up, and the dude got off. And I was like, we're not getting off. We're not getting off. He got back on. And we went to the next one. I was like, what the? We're getting off this next one. Because this dude was like staring at me, and he spilled something across the floor. Was it a beer?
Yeah.
Or was he peeing?
That was a beer.
I don't know. I don't know. I just know I knew that we had to get off there because this dude was freaking me out. So we walked for it felt like forever to get to our hotel, but we didn't really walk that far. But Bourbon Street. This trick, I'm gonna be nice. This trick walked up with this tube and offered it to me and or to John. I don't know which one she offered it to. And I was like, okay. And then she stuck it between her breasts and was like, I'm like, what the fuck? Sorry, that was like the F-bomb there. But anyway, she had me put my mouth on this tube between her breasts, and that made me really uncomfortable. And I thought it was like
as you were doing
as
it.
she was doing it, she was uncomfortable.
I thought it was free. But then, and then she's like, it costs how much?
$10 a tube, I think.
We don't have cash on us. And she's like, you got card? And I'm like,
they don't take cards. They have an ATM or something. I don't know.
Anyway, she took the card and she went inside. And then John's like, I don't have my card. I'm like, what do you mean you don't have your card? This lady's like, I know, I gave it back to you. I gave it back to you. And I'm like, oh, no. This ain't happening here today. I got ghetto. I got ghetto. I went inside and started talking to every single one of those tricks. And I even got the person, the bartender behind. Oh, I was mad. I was so mad. And then they just finally found it on the ground. Oh,
Yeah.
no.
You gotta be careful. I mean, we know all the tricks, so we know what to say, but yeah, you definitely have to be careful for sure.
I get aggressive. I get very aggressive really fast when it comes to my husband. When I feel like someone's messing with my husband, yeah. But hey, Papa Mozo. Oh, I'm glad you came after I said the F-bomb. But anyway, we started walking, and I saw all these people with these hand grenades, and I was like, oh, ludicrous. That's right. Ludacris had one of those. So I wanted to try one. So I was like, oh, they're super expensive. And then we started drinking, and I'm like, John, I don't see how people are getting drunk off these. It tastes like Kool-Aid. I drank a whole really fast. Like, really fast. And I'm like, okay, I want another one. So we were sitting here walking, and I found another place to get another one. John got me another one, and I got halfway through it. I said, whoa.
Yeah.
I was thinking about flashing people. I was thinking about doing some crazy stuff. I mean, I got drunk. I don't remember leaving that area. I don't remember.
Casino.
I don't walk. We did not go casino.
Yes, we did.
We did not, Jonathan. I don't know how we got back to the hotel. I don't know if we got on a trolley. We walked the whole way. I don't know. There's some pictures that John has in our live, or not our live, our little vlog thing. I'm like, I don't know where those were, how we took those pictures.
Anytime you go to New Orleans, there's always going to be a lot of I don't knows. A lot of I don't knows afterwards. So just prepare yourself.
Even if you know, you're gonna say, I don't know.
I don't know.
It was crazy. I do remember there was a lot of tassels and bull clamps on Bourbon Street. I remember seeing this one girl wearing barely anything. It was like a string, like a string. I was like, John, how are they wearing that in public and not getting in trouble? I mean, if I flash someone, I get in trouble, but they can wear that? It's like they're flashing me continuously. Like, oh, I can see all her stuff. And then a dude, I was like, I can see all his stuff. John, look this way. And then, oh, let's not look that way. Let's look this way. Why is there a pastor in the middle of this street? I mean, it was crazy. There's a pastor on a big old block thing screaming at people. And I'm like, why is he screaming? I can hear him perfect.
He's trying to save you, and he's telling you get out of there.
Yeah, he's a fixture.
I had to pee. I remember I had to pee. I do remember going to Cafe de Monde because I had to stand in a long line to go pee. And you went in the bathroom with me, didn't you?
Yes.
That was you, right?
Yes.
The bathroom was disgusting. I remember it was nasty. I didn't want to sit on the toilet. I remember I squatted.
Tell them the best place to go in New Orleans to the bathroom.
Yeah.
What's the name of that place?
Lafayette's I don't know.
Lafitte's?
Lafitte's, the historic place right there on Decatur.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was closed when we went last time.
Yeah, it was.
If there ain't
How bad I
nothing.
had to pee? I would have probably peed on the sidewalk. How bad I had to pee.
Oh, you would have fit right
Yeah,
in.
fit right in.
Yeah.
We almost stepped over a girl right there on the side of the sidewalk. She just squatted down, dropped them. I was like, oh, there she goes.
Tyler's in here. Oh no. Hi, Tyler. Welcome in. Oh no. Yeah, let's move on for New Orleans. Do y'all get that package when
Why?
y'all
It's
get on
so
the-
great.
He's 15 and I'm over here talking about all these people wearing G-strings. But
Yeah, he would love it, man.
do you purchase the drink package when you're on the boats?
It's kind of like American Express. You don't leave home without it. I love it. Never have a cruise without it. Love it.
We got the drink package one time. We've only been on 2 cruises, and we didn't get it another time, but we did sneak alcohol on.
Yeah, we also bought 2 bottles for the room.
Yeah, we bought 2 bottles for the room, and then we had to take alcohol home with us because we just couldn't drink that much. I think because I had that gallbladder attack. I thought I was sick from Cozumel, and I seriously laid in the shower on the way home, on the trip back home, and puked a lot. Why did I have to come right in the middle of a pee story? I'm so sorry.
Well, I like to drink many different kinds of things. And Teresa just pretty much drinks Chardonnay. That's about all she drinks. But she will try some different things because I'll come up and I'll say, here, try this. Here, try this. Oh, you got to try this because I'll try everything on the menu if I have time. And then I'll go back.
Does.
I'll go back to
So
some
he
of
goes in, he gets the rest of my drinks.
I do. I mean, I do. I like to try the new stuff. I mean, anything new. And of course, you've got your Miami Vice and the Kiss on the Lips and the Blue Hawaiian and all the little staples that you get multiple drinks of, but I always like, hey, what's that right there? What's that guy got? What is you just get?
So we have to get the drink package, or
yeah.
it would cost a fortune.
Oh, it would. It would.
I like to buy the drinks that are in the souvenir cups so I can take that souvenir cup home with me because I am a souvenir cup person. I even like the souvenir shot glasses that light up.
I do like those.
Yeah. And so I'm like a stickler, Stickler. A stickler, thank you. But anyway, we're going to go past
Nancy
that.
and
'cause I
Ronnie
think
need to drink together.
Yeah. Nancy says she got 20 drinks she wants to try. I know that's right. I want to try every one of them too. Every.
Woo!
There's a place
You
in
know-
Cozumel I want to go to that has a jalapeno margarita. It's right on off the back stretch in downtown. Man, I'd love to try that. That sounds good to me.
That
Yeah.
sounds interesting. I don't know. A Stifler. She laughed. Hashtag Stifler. Oh, thank you. She made a hashtag after me. How many ships on the sticks have y'all won? Have you won any? What do you want?
No, not one. We have none. I won two things one thing on the Royal ship and stole the other one. Remember?
Yeah.
They weren't giving away ships on a stick or nothing like that on Royal. They were giving away either a keychain or a medal, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually won a keychain with another couple. I just happened to be walking by a trivia thing, and there was this couple standing by the little ship there by the piano bar that was just lost. I mean, they were like, they knew the song, but they didn't know the song. So I just started standing there by them, and I was like feeding them the answers. I'm like, it's aha by whoever.
Yeah, don't play 80s trivia.
But
With
there
him
was,
for sure.
that's what it was. It was 80 songs, and I'm like, that's Peter Gabriel, so and so, and they just kept writing them all down. Well, then they won, and they were like, "How many in your group?" And he was like, "Well, there's 3 of us instead of just 2." And I won the little keychain.
I was in the casino.
Yeah, she was. She was around the corner. And the other one that I kind of stole was the guy went to the little. There was a little chest over there by the bar, and he picked up all these keychains, and he took off with them, and he dropped one. And then the waiter came by, and I said, "Hey, man, can I have that right there?" And he's like, "Yeah." And he picked it up and handed it to me. I said, "Ooh, look here, I got another keychain."
So no, we don't have any ships on a stick, and I'm mad about it.
No. I was
My
one
husband
off.
bumped. Sorry, guys. My husband bumped it because he had to go take care of a kid that keeps knocking on our door. Kids, so much fun. So who all have you met so far from YouTube?
Well, I'll tell you, the first ones we met, we took on a hike with us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they
Little redhead
loved.
girl.
Yeah, she
Kind of short.
They loved us. They loved us. We went hiking, and they had brought their kids with them.
Mhm.
They were great. They were great. A matter of fact, if you watch today at 3:00, there is a vlog.
12 minutes from now.
12 minutes from now, there's a vlog dropping that has this couple in. And
I don't know if they sound interesting.
yeah, we have met y'all, of course, and we have met Chris and Laura
Chris
Barnett.
and Laura.
Is
That's
that
it. I think that's it.
I think that's all.
There's nobody close to us, really.
No.
I mean, everybody, East Coast, West Coast,
Yep.
nobody's like right here. Chris and Laura are probably the closest. TJ and them, they live in Baton Rouge, but we haven't met them either.
But that's about it.
EECC Travels lives close to y'all.
We do. We haven't met them.
Alexandria, no, they don't live far off. Matter of fact, they're closer than anybody.
Yeah, I did say next time we go hiking up that way, because we do go hiking up there a lot, that I'm going to message her and see if they want to come. I talked to them about it before, but we haven't. I mean, other than that, that's the only time I've ever even talked to them.
Yeah, Teresa keeps up with most people on Facebook and stuff like that. Some of the ones that are not right in the polos and all that kind of stuff, she kind of keeps up with. I know Lisa is one of them, and then who's the other one? There's somebody else. It's Turn Up World, I think.
Oh, yeah, I do like
the girl
them. They're
from
in
Turn Up
Texas.
World. Have you ever watched those?
I have not.
She keeps up with them a lot, and they message her back, and they talk back and forth. I mean, it's just a few others. Well,
Instagram, really.
Yeah, whatever. But
Chris
that's
and-
all so far.
Chris and Laura live close to where we used to live. We're actually used to work. Gosh, but I plan on meeting them next time we go to Birmingham. So
They're great. We had a
Right.
really good time with them.
We did. We did. It was
very
like
comfortable.
it was very, very comfortable. Even like I say, even with y'all, it's like you kind of know somebody, but you don't know them, but you know them, and you kind of once you see them, it's like, oh, there's Shauna, there's Jonathan and the kids. Hey, y'all come on, let's go do our thing. Or like with Chris and Laura, it was like that too. It's just real easy to slip in and just go on about your business.
So did y'all have fun hiking with us?
I actually did have fun. I hurt the next day. Like I really hurt the next day. Like I felt like I was hit by a 2x4 and just knocked over and left dead. But I enjoyed it. I'm glad y'all didn't make me run. And I'm glad y'all didn't leave me for the bears.
All you had to do was outrun Grayson, and you'd have been okay.
That's hard. I don't know if I can outrun Grayson.
Same.
It's like, here we go. It's either going to be him or her or him.
Grayson kept stopping and peeing. I had to sit there and wait on him to pee a couple times, and I'm like, oh my God. Teresa's gonna think I'm the worst mom in the world to let my kids just whip their willy out and just pee anywhere they want.
I know. What she thinks she does with me? He's like, baby, go over behind that tree.
At Ronnie and Alma's house, someone was in both their bathrooms, and there was a lot of people there. It was Thanksgiving. I just told my kids to go outside and pee on the big tree. I said, go out there and pee on that big tree. And I got the dirtiest look from Ronnie.
I should say if they didn't know, they know now, but I guess they knew.
It's okay. I got the dirtiest look from Ronnie. I don't know if he noticed that I saw that look. I was like, oh, maybe that wasn't a good idea. Well, the dog just peed out there. I mean, a friend of theirs, Moonshine Jennifer, she brought a special someone, and he brought a dog with them. And the dog went out there a couple times. I mean, I guess it was okay for my kids to.
Hey, the dog did it. Why can't my boy do it?
I mean, I guess it's okay. I mean, it's not like I was going out there doing it. I mean, I threw up in their hallway, so I guess that works too.
That's true.
So the most thing that I really wanted to ask you before our night's over with, our time's over with, Ronnie, those cards are amazing. How long have you been doing that for?
I started on was it the trial? No, it was on the dream one.
Yeah.
Started on the dream. I don't know why I started doing it. It was just it's something that come up. That just popped in my head. I think it was around Valentine's Day. Mm-hmm. We always try to cruise around Valentine's Day, and I was going to make a Valentine's Day card for her because we were going to be on the cruise. And I was like, man, it'd be kind of. I was over there looking for like some little stickers and stuff, and then I saw all these cruising stickers, and it said, welcome aboard, and all these different kinds of things. And I was like, well, that'd be kind of cool to give her like a, embarkation card. And then I was like, well, I know what we're doing every day. I know we're going to be in Cozumel this day. I know this is going to be a sea day. I know we're going to board this day. We're going to disembark this day, and we're going to have an excursion this day. And there was a sticker for every one of those. And I started making, and in the New Orleans one, I made a New Orleans card for the night we stayed before the cruise. And
it was very sweet. It was so sweet.
It's just a thing. I was trying to get laid, and it just kind of helped things along, and it worked out. It worked out.
I wonder if they had a sticker for I just wanted to get laid.
They didn't. That's why I made the card.
You could have drawn her a picture on a dry erase board saying I just want to get laid.
Yeah.
He does that at home and it doesn't work.
It doesn't work. It doesn't work.
But Valentine's Day is coming up, so what y'all gonna do? Are you gonna make her some more cards?
Actually, no. We have a pretty good weekend. This is something
Casino,
that
casino.
Teresa came up with. And we are going to stay in at a plantation home in Natchez, Mississippi. And they're having a murder dinner
Mystery dinner,
theater,
yeah.
mystery theater
What?
dinner. And it comes with flowers and champagne and prime rib, and this is going to be great. And then there's going to be a little ghost tour afterwards,
Yep. And the casino.
and a casino.
I want to come. I want to come. That sounds up my alley right there. The ghost tour, the murder dinner theater.
Yeah, it's
I
going to
want
be.
to
We've
do
never
that.
done it, so I'm very excited.
Yeah, we're excited about it. It's going to be great. And we're not too far away. You know, we're only 45 minutes.
But we're going to spend the night though
Yeah.
at the plantation.
Plantations are so pretty. My grandma grew up on a plantation, kind of. Yeah, in Birmingham. But I want to do that. I want to have a murder dinner.
I know
theater.
you've wanted to do that for a while.
Yeah, we had to cancel.
Well, what is Shauna and Jonathan doing for Valentine's Day? Y'all letting the neighbors keep the kids, and they're going to do a little something, or what?
We are actually meeting up with some other people from the YouTube community.
Well, there you go.
We're going to Cracker Barrel. And we're going to meet up with Gary Krebs and Eva. Did I say his last name right?
Mhm.
And then we're going to meet up with Ronnie and Alma. Not my backup friends, my actual really good friends. Yeah. Our first live, they said that they felt like they were the backup friends. And I'm like, you're not backup friends at all. Like, I mean, you let me throw up in your hallway and you didn't yell at me. So
I mean, who doesn't love Ronnie and Alma? I mean,
they're freaking amazing. But we're gonna meet up with all four of them, and Caitlin's actually gonna be there. She tried dipping out on me. She's like, "Well, I've got to go babysit," and so I talked to my best friend who she babysits for, and worked the deal out. I said, "We're gonna go eat lunch at Cracker Barrel, and then I'll bring her to your house." She said that works. I said, "Great." I said, she might be upset with us when she gets to your house. She said it'll be fine.
well, that sounds like fun though. You're going to have a good time.
Yeah, that sounds like a great time.
Gary's funny. Have y'all actually like sat down and talked to him?
Just on Marco.
Yeah, just
I mean,
on Marco. Yeah, we was,
I know he knows how to eat crawfish now
Yes, he does. And oysters.
and oysters. Yeah.
That was a good looking crawfish bowl. I ain't gonna lie.
Do y'all like oysters?
I do. Love them.
Yeah.
Love them.
All different ways.
Every way.
I'm gonna have to get used to eating them again
Why?
if I hang out with y'all in Louisiana.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, the thing
They're
is,
not in season all the time though.
yeah, the
but
thing is down here, you
No.
don't. If it's something you don't like, there's something else around the corner just as good.
Oh,
You don't
yeah.
have to eat oysters. That's for sure.
I am a
great
very
Everywhere.
person.
Do what?
I'm a very picky person.
Well, what do you like? Hey, Shauna, what do you like?
What do I like? Well, that's gonna have to be for another episode. You're gonna have to invite us to your page. I feel like it's MySpace, your page.
This face.
Tyler doesn't know what MySpace is, but
Probably does.
no, I don't think Tyler would know what MySpace is. He's 15. Caitlin didn't know until we pointed it out to her, and she's like, "That's an old person's page."
Our kids both had a MySpace.
Yeah. For a minute.
Yeah.
My daughter just turned 15, and my youngest is turning 6 on the 27th.
That's great.
It's crazy.
Got a lot of years left.
Yes, you do.
Ooh, they hitting them teenage years. I probably don't
Thanks,
care.
Ronnie. But I like bread and cheese.
There's bread and cheese.
I like bread and cheese.
We have bread and cheese around.
And I like sweets. And I like,
Subs.
oh, I love subs.
Do
Love
you like
subs.
bacon?
I do like bacon.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what. There's a place down there in New Orleans called Elizabeth's for breakfast. Go there for breakfast, and they make a praline bacon. Oh, my Lord, that's good.
So you get it all sweet and savory.
A what bacon?
You know what a praline is?
Nope.
Candy with the pecans and sugar.
Kind of like peanut butter brittle or
Oh,
peanut brittle.
okay.
No, it's not.
It looks like it.
Kind of looks like it's soft though.
It's soft though, but anyway, you got to eat those first, and then you go eat the praline bacon. It's good.
Okay, I'll try it.
You'll love it.
Well, it's 4 o'clock our time, 3 o'clock your time. So we're going to end here now. And everybody make sure you check out the Gilberts next vlog that is dropping right now.
Right now.
Right.
Woo! Let's go
Thank
check
you
it
so
out.
much.
Bye,
Enjoy.
everyone.
I appreciate y'all coming. I really do.
I love y'all. We'll have a good one.
You too. See you in a few minutes.
All right.